it's time to take part in another pin tag. So let's go. It's Disney Nerd here. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are in the world. I am going to be doing a fun pin tag, and this pin tag is called the Disney Parks Favourite Tag. I have notes down here, and it was created by Hope and Abby over at TheDisneySisters and MagicalMartini. I can't remember her name. Oh, hang on. Cassidy. I wrote it down. Cassidy from MagicalMartini. I will of course link their channels down below. I found this and I thought it would be super fun, and yeah, so I thought it'd be quite interesting to show you guys my pin collection, and I've tried to pick some different pins that you haven't seen, but it's difficult because I don't have that big of a collection. I'm growing on it, but I don't have a huge collection, so it's really difficult to try and answer them with pins that you haven't already seen. So I'm going to try my best. So number 1 is share a pin that represents your favourite park. So this is tricky because at the moment my favourite park is Walt Disney World. So I chose this one, which you guys have seen quite a few times, but it's mini and it's snowy and it says Walt Disney World, always adorable, rock your style, all that jazz that you've already seen. But obviously next year things might be different. I might love Disneyland Paris more, obviously with me becoming an annual pass holder. That should happen. So for now it is Walt Disney World, but things can change. So question 2 is share a pin that represents your favourite park land. This is where it gets tricky, because I don't have anything that like represents my favourite park land. My favourite land is Fantasyland. So I kind of went for pins that sort of represent it. So I have 3 of the teacup pins. They were a mystery pack all the way from Hong Kong. I have Duffy, Shelley May and Chip. I'm on the hunt for Dale and Stella Lou and Gelatoni not to complete the set, but to get the ones that I want. I thought these represented Fantasyland pretty good because the teacups is obviously something that you see straight away from Fantasyland. I also have my favourite little bear, Winnie the Pooh, because that is where the Winnie the Pooh ride is in Fantasyland. And I also picked my 2019 Dumbo pin because Fantasyland wouldn't be complete without Dumbo. So they are all my representations of the Fantasyland, which is my favourite parkland. So question number 3 is share a pin that represents your favourite Disney park castle. Now I don't have any castle pins, which is shocking, I know. So I chose a pin that has Cinderella on it, because Cinderella is the castle at Walt Disney World. So here you go. She's very beautiful. I love this pin. This was an OE pin from Paris. It's absolutely stunning. I have all 4 of these princesses, and I think... Oh no, I didn't get that one down. I didn't show you Aurora because I've shown it quite a few times. So I have Cinderella, and I also have, to represent Paris, because obviously, like I said, I'm going to be going to Paris quite often. I have this OE from Walt Disney World, and it is just Aurora. And she's on a pink background, all glittery and sparkly. And this actually was a pickup from my cousin. My cousins got this while they were in Florida. So I love this one. And I have started to collect all the other OE princess pins like this. So number 4 is share a pin that represents your favourite ride. So my favourite ride at Walt Disney World is the Winnie the Pooh ride. And I decided to pick you a Piglet pin. It is Piglet as a new Foofy. This is an OE from Hong Kong. this is a pin that you haven't seen for a while. I just thought this represented Winnie the Pooh just as much as showing you my little Pooh Bear, which I already showed you. I need some more Winnie the Pooh pins. So yeah, things are just crazy with the Winnie the Pooh pins. So the next one is share a pin that represents your favourite character encounter you have had at the parks. This is where I go crazy because I have had so many very, very lovely character interactions. My favourite character interactions from my last trip were my two chipmunks. Every time I met them, I loved them so much. These are the nerd set from Walt Disney World. They are a booster set, but I really wanted these because I think that Chip and Dale look adorable. I wish I had pins of them in their dinosaur costumes when they are the Chipmunkasauruses, because that is one of my favourite meet and greets. It was amazing. I loved meeting these so much, and whenever I met them, I loved them. So Chip and Dale definitely needed to be represented on this. And the other person that I chose is my OE of Tiana, which I already showed you the Sleeping Beauty one. This is very similar. It's just Tiana on a purple background. It's all glittery and she's beautiful. I loved meeting Tiana in Magic Kingdom on our trip. I absolutely loved meeting her. She was amazing. We had the best conversation. I even have a picture hugging her, and I have no pictures of me hugging any other princess. And I just, ever since then, Tiana has just been the one that stuck out the most for me. I still love Aurora. She will always be my favourite, but I just enjoyed this meet and greet so much. She was absolutely amazing. And I would go and meet her over and over again. So number 6 is share a pin that represents your favourite Disney park snack. Now, you guys have seen my Dole Whip pin so many times now that I'm going to show you a different ice cream pin, which is a snack booster set pin from Walt Disney World, and it's got little Mickeys on there. I don't know if you guys can see it, it's not very clear, but this represents Dole Whip. If I had a cookie pin, I would show you a cookie pin because I literally survived on cookies the whole time I was in Walt Disney World. So number 7 is share a pin that represents your favourite park activity, ride, shopping, people watching, etc. It has to be taking pictures outside the castle. This was a pin that was in a mystery box from the Magical Pin UK. They sadly don't do their boxes anymore, but I absolutely loved getting them. And I also have, because this is just literally going to be me the next time I go to Florida and meet up with Brittany and Liz and hopefully my other Disney besties. This will literally be us taking pictures in front of the castle, and this will be me in Paris taking pictures in front of the castle. What better way to start your holiday than a picture in front of the castle? That is one of my favourite things to do. Shopping is another one, but I don't have a pin that represents that. So I just went with taking pictures because I will be taking so many pictures, so my Instagram is just going to blow up next year. So number 8 says share a pin that represents your favourite Disney resort. So I've only stayed in 3, actually. I've stayed in 3 hotels at Walt Disney World and only 2 in Paris. I stayed in the Hotel Cheyenne. I've stayed in there 3 times in Paris, and I stayed at Santa Fe as well. When I stayed in Hotel Cheyenne, I was very young. So, no, I stayed in Hotel Cheyenne twice, sorry. I was very, very young, so I don't really remember it that much. I just remember it was cowboy themed. Santa Fe was when me and Jordan went back in 2017, which seems like forever ago. And it was all cars themed, and I thought it was beautiful. But I don't have like a favourite hotel in Paris because I want to experience them all. I'd love to stay in the Disneyland Hotel. That's my absolute dream. So for Walt Disney World, I've only stayed in the All-Star Movies, Art of Animation and Caribbean Beach. I absolutely love staying in all 3 of these, but my favourite one out of all of them was Art of Animation. And this pin has to be my representation for Art of Animation because we stayed in the Little Mermaid section, which you know how much I love Little Mermaid. She's my favourite Disney film. And yeah, this pin is beautiful, and I know I have shown this off so many times, like I am aware, but this pin is gorgeous, and if anything can represent Ariel, this pin can. And I can't believe that this is from February, and I have almost got the whole set of the Windows of Magic. They're not all here, which is why there hasn't been a video on them for a while, but some are on their way, so I can't wait to show you guys when they all get here. But yeah, this definitely represents Art of Animation. The three I've stayed in Art of Animation is definitely my favourite theming, just on top. So number 9 is share a pin that represents a character you'd like to meet in the parks that you haven't met yet. I have 2, because I would love to meet Maleficent. You know how much I would love to meet Maleficent. She's my girl, she's my villain. And you can meet her in Paris around Halloween. So I will definitely be there next year, and I am going to meet my girl Maleficent. It's going to happen. But the other person that I chose was actually Figment, because I just think it would be so cool to meet Figment. I know he used to be a meet and greet. I love this pin, by the way. It's beautiful. I know that he used to be a meet and greet, but it was some years ago. And I only know this because I watch Michael K's videos. So yeah, definitely 100% would love to meet Figment. I love that ride, and I'd only ever been on it like when we went in 2018 and never been on it. So huge love for that ride. And number 10 is share a pin that represents a Disney park you want to visit one day. I would absolutely love to visit every single Disney park. I don't have any pins from Tokyo, which is the one that I'd want to visit the most. So I chose this OE Winter Stella Lou, who is another character I would love to meet. And it says Hong Kong Disneyland on the snow globe. It's very small, so I don't think you can see. And it's got like bits, and I love this pin so much. I have this one, I have a Shelley May. I wanted all of them, but I never got around to getting them all. But if they're still available, like this winter time, I might consider getting everyone. But I love Stella Lou and I love Shelley May. And I cannot believe that they've changed Cookie's name. I just feel like that's weird. But that's a totally different topic. Anyway, that is it. They are the final questions. So it's time to tag people. I always tag the same 3 people. And I'm still going to tag them, because why the hell not? I'm also going to tag Deandra, because it's really nice to see her pin collection and see how she can take on this tag. I'm also going to tag one more person, and that is Heather over at the Sassy Cinderella. I would love to see her pin collection. I don't think she has done this yet. I cannot remember for the life of me if she has, but if she has, that's fine, but I would definitely love to see her collection. And I also want to tag Karen at Karen USA Adventures, because she has the most amazing pin collections. And I would just love to see how she could take on this as well. So I've tagged 6 people. Why the hell not? It's different, right? I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope that you guys have oh my god. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed my video, and I hope you are having an amazing day wherever you are in the world. And please comment down below if you would like to do this tag so that I can find you and I can watch your video, or just comment and let me know what your answer would be. And if you differ from me, if there's some actually comment and tell me which characters you would love to meet. It can be literally anyone. There's so many characters that I would honestly love to meet. I'm literally looking up at like my teddies and my Zim Zims and seeing if there's anyone that I would honestly love to meet. I'd love to meet Boo from Monsters Inc. That would be an amazing one. I would love to meet Lady and the Tramp. That would be really cool. The rest of the Aristocats, I have met Marie, but I would love to meet her again. I've met the Pooh Gang. Roo would be a cool one from Winnie the Pooh. Ursula, villains would just be awesome. Ursula, Hades, Hercules, Meg. Yeah, I think I've pretty much met everybody else that I have a plush of. Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat. Oh my god, I didn't think of Cheshire Cat. I feel like so stupid right now. Yes, Cheshire Cat. I've never met Cheshire Cat, but you can also meet him in Paris. So, goals. Goals. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I have for you. So I will speak to you all soon. Bye.